Hello. I have not fixed this auto tune problem I have yet. Kinda irritating, I admit. Thank you very much for coming over. Yeah, I really enjoy doing this since I can finally live stream doing topics that I enjoy and hopefully finding interesting angles to topics that are constantly suggested to me by YouTube. And I am now checking here. Let's see. Checking out my messages if ever I ever missed anything. It would really be great if I get to. By the way, that thing that you see on the screen, it's one of the videos that I saw this week, more like 2 days ago, about a video that's quite analyzing why there are several reaction videos that have chosen to react on Chantal Marie, Foodie Beauty Big Beautiful Me, The Chantal Show. Okay, checking my monitors here. Okay. Hmm. I'm getting a suggestion for a topic here from someone I've been messaging with. There are some topics I will not cover. I know I broke my own word in the past that I will not cover James Charles. I only covered him once because, well, it's becoming obvious that he keeps on getting covered on other drama channels, not really reaction channels, more like drama channels about his issues. On the other hand, I would rather not delve into that because if no legal action is going to be filed against James Charles for whatever he is doing, I don't think I would be I don't think I would be covering it as well as as you may have noticed in some trending topics here on YouTube, they only get covered or YouTube only deals them the hand that they deserve to be dealt with whenever it already involves the media, mainstream media. Check on my Twitter. Hopefully, I would be getting some of these plugs. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, Twitter. You end up seeing things that you don't like, but you just cover them just the same. And my laptop is hanging a little. Mm, Sorry about that. Okay. I have the monitors, I have the video to be reacted to. Not sure how long I would be using this setup for reactions because I interchange between not showing my face or minimizing my face and focusing on what are we trying to react to and uh, crap and finding ways to strike a balance to what may be commented on. I'm trying to um, make some edits on actual foodie beauty content. Although I would be still reacting occasionally to the videos that um, just saying would be creating. It just so happened that there is sometimes I would look at the file itself or the stream itself, whether the chat box is seen or not, just to check if ever I missed anything. Okay, same old war going on Twitter. Okay, so here, let's go ahead and start with our reaction here on a video made by Mikila Mahina. And I apologize in advance if her music is a little loud. We make do with what we have right now, right?
Hi guys, my name is Makila, and I'm here to discuss why I think there's such a
Mega
big
mega love shout out, Jean Love Vlog. Thank you very much. Oh, they're already asking for jackets or wrenches. I'll see what I can do about that. All right.
big community reaction to the likes of Foodie Beauty, Miss Chantal Marie. So, if you're not familiar, which I doubt you're clicking on this video if you're not, but if you're not familiar, Foodie Beauty is a YouTube personality who has focused largely on vacillating between mukbangs and weight loss and health content. However, has recently spiraled into a lot of drug use and a lot of questionable pandemic and dating behaviors, along with voicing various concerning details about her health, and then voicing her reluctance to address any of it in any capacity. So,
Also, I'm covering this video since some people or some of the viewers may be wondering why I have chosen her foodie beauty as a topic for covering, because it's not always about the trending topics. It's about which topics can stimulate conversations better and at least challenge our notion of what can be safe to be reacted to and what may be simply doing it just for the laughs, as they say.
a lot of people have become super invested over the years for a variety of reasons. Some people just found her through drama channels. Some people, like me, found her through her weight loss content and trying to find a sense of community and camaraderie around that. And then get sucked into the vortex of strange behavior that I personally feel compelled to speak out about. Not necessarily speak out about, but it elicits a reaction.
Just in case there's an echo going on, please post in the chat box. I've been checking some of my older videos regarding this topic. It would be interesting to know the feedback.
And I'm joining the masses today of people who no longer want to experience that reaction in complete isolation, but will voice concern into the darkness that is the internet. So, I'm not a licensed mental health professional in any capacity. I do have a PhD in psychology. My specialty is community, cultural, and developmental psychology. So I study how people are influenced in their development by the communities around them and by the culture surrounding them. So, I'm speaking today from like a personal, non-professional perspective, but
Okay.
all of my opinions are coming from someone who is incredibly interested in the developmental psychology of it all. But I won't make any pontifications about specific issues or illnesses or anything like that. I'm just fascinated, and I think it's an interesting discussion for us to have culturally about food, about health, about even this exchange of voyeuristically watching someone's life and having opinions about it. So,
Um, the voyeuristic aspect, I may disagree on that because we have, if Foodie Beauty Chantal Marie would be treated as a subject of observation here, based on what, well, the sources, the source material. I apologize if I keep scratching here. The main source material is streaming way too much on the internet that um, I do not think this is voyeurism at this point because this girl is already showing everything online. She is notorious for oversharing, so all that is left to do is to watch. On the other hand, voyeurism may be applicable when it comes to our perception. We perceive that, is this supposed to be streamed online? Some of us know which parts should not be streamed online, especially the gross ones, because it has reached the point that our girl, Foodie Beauty Chantal Marie, Big Beautiful Me, has decided to stream everything, whether it is embarrassing in her point of view or not.
as someone with a significant education in psychology, I have to say I've been super conflicted on engaging with Chantal's content
Can't
and
blame
the
you.
subsequent reactions and commentary.
Hmm.
So, on one hand, I'm personally triggered by her behavior and a lot of the things she says, her gaslighting, her socially aggressive behaviors. And on the other hand, I recognize a lot of it as potentially stemming from social and developmental deficiencies in her upbringing and her environment. And it's nurture rather than nature in a lot of it. And so that does leave me conflicted because I have no right to opine, I guess, about someone else's mental state, right?
Well, in your case, maybe you have the right to opine if you would be using your PhD in psychology to analyze the behavior of certain individuals on whether this is still nature versus nurture. Because if you've been researching enough on Chantal Marie, you are aware of the lengths that she is willing to go to get the attention of her grandmother, her mother, anyone that she considers useful to her life. Note that I used the word useful, not anyone that is dear to her, she considers special in her life, because we're talking about someone who is who has been accused of having narcissistic tendencies by people who may or may not have a background in psychology. So I somewhat understand the confusion.
Or do we? It's hard to navigate, especially when there are consequences, both community based and individual based. And when the individual comes on camera and says, for the past 4 years, I'm struggling with this and I would like to solve this problem. And then you see it play out on camera before your eyes, the cause and the effects of the problem.
Mm.
And you want to just shake them and say, stop doing this.
Which is why some reaction channels get the unfair reputation being called trolls because, yeah, sure, we occasionally laugh at Chantal. We point out the things that she's been doing wrong, but at the back of our heads, a back of our mindset, at least, or maybe it's more about some channels here. Some channels can at least claim that they're concerned for her. It's out of concern. It's like the concern that you have for your ward if you're a nanny. And I would end up using this nanny analogy, perhaps even on the next video we would be reacting to, is that you're a nanny, you care for your ward, you care for that person that you watch over, and you don't care if your ward will not like what you have to say. You say it nevertheless. You tell that person that what you're doing is wrong. And in this case, we may not be the collective nanny here, but we have a person that live streams most of the things happening in her life online, and we are left to watch, to react. Either we agree or disagree with the things that she does, and most of us disagree in the same way that a nanny disagrees with what her ward, his or her ward, may be doing. As expected, the ward, in this case Chantal, is reacting negatively to the comments that were made in good faith, so to speak.
And obviously, I'm overweight too, so there's a lot of things that I relate to. And that's how I found Chantal. I was looking for someone in my size range or larger who's on a health journey, who's on a weight loss journey, to try to find a sense of community or encouragement or help encourage them. But quickly, once you begin to watch this content, you understand that's not what this channel is.
Yes.
And you get really invested in understanding, I think, the drama of it all. So it's a nearly irresistible anthropological case study.
I like the term that you used, anthropological case study, because 50 years from now, our descendants, our or children, or generations from now will be analyzing some of these videos and creating their own um, history channels. Like, you notice how there are several channels here on YouTube that have been discussing history, whether it's about crime or simply about interesting people who may have created an impact strong enough for them to be immortalized in history books.
For better or worse, I can't stop watching. Why do people watch something or someone they think is bad or behaving badly? In order to understand that, I wanted to think more about gossip and the role gossip plays in human culture. Gossip gets a bad rap, but it's a very basic human interaction. Humans are social creatures, and we've engaged in gossip for thousands, if not tens of thousands of years in order to understand our social groups and the environment around us. And from a perspective of evolutionary psychology, these social groups and our social rules that bind us are a driving factor in our evolution. It's how we were able to survive harsh environments in our past is by sticking together in such a large group and being able to develop social brains, larger brains, to keep track of all of our social relationships. Is how we were able to stay cohesive in larger and larger groups.
Well, gossip sometimes is a good starting point when it comes to research. Like, you have a piece of information, and then this piece of information becomes your starting point, and you start comparing it with other pieces of information that you gathered for verification purposes. Um, Maybe you're familiar with the term empirical evidence. I've got some hate online in the past for saying that, not here on YouTube, but in a different forum wherein I mentioned about empirical evidence. And while we may not always consider these live streams as empirical evidence, it's the closest that we have. And the reason I do not consider them empirical evidence is because you notice some of the streams where Chantal would click mute on her own live stream. That's first is when Pete was talking with the cops, and the second was Pete sounded irritated and was talking to her, and then we did not hear the rest of the things that he said because Chantal already muted the stream. So we can only base most of our reaction based on what we see. At least for me, that's how I roll.
So it's really a basic form of cultural learning, and it's somewhat an extension of observational learning. So by hearing stories of others' behaviors and the positive and negative consequences, we learn how to participate in our society. And sure, some of the rules and standards are meaningless or can even be harmful, but a lot of them stem from safety. You don't eat with the hand you wipe with because you could get E. coli. You don't go into the forbidden forest because there's bears or tigers or wolves. You respect your elders because everyone goes through a period of adolescence where we think we know better, but we must respect our elders who have actually gone through it. Some results may vary based on other cultural influences. But there's a lot of rhyme and reason to why we have social learning and why we have social rules. And as societies progress, we can evaluate those rules and say social rules about body size shouldn't have to be strictly adhered to because everyone has a different body makeup. And we evolve in that way. But there are some basic tenets of human behavior that are important to participating in a society. You don't harm others. And you don't act like a fucking bitch to everyone you meet. Sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
So when things like that are violated consistently, it warrants reflection among the community that individual is a part of. Now, we're not necessarily in Chantal's community, right? Most of us don't live near her.
No,
Most of us who comment aren't even Canadian. But
I'm not Canadian.
by being in the virtual landscape of YouTube, we become a virtual community and we feel compelled to participate in it. There's a thing called parasocial attachment, where viewers of a YouTube personality or any celebrity feel a sense of attachment, whether it's positive or negative, a sense that that person is part of their environment. And yes, we could turn off YouTube and not be a part of her environment anymore. But at some point along the line, we passed the point where that was easy, and we've become invested. So early on in our human history, we pretty much saw everyone in our social circle on an everyday basis, right? We live in small communities, tribes, and clans with the people in our group. And we saw them and we were able to observe their behavior without much gossip. But as society has become larger and more structured and more separated, there's been an increased need for social learning through gossip. It helps us learn about our community members. And like I said before, the positive and negative consequences of their behavior. Who can we trust in our community? Who can we not trust? What happens to people who are untrustworthy in our community? We learn all of this by hearing people talk about others. And when we watch people on YouTube, we often get at least someone engaged in the social aspect of media consumption. We're watching real individuals for the most part, not paid actors. They're going through real scenarios with real consequences, unlike watching a fiction show where we're immersed in the content and we're evaluating the consequences, but they're not real. The stakes are low. When it's a real person, the stakes are high. It's a real person. So observational learning, including through gossip, is has been important in our history
I apologize for the sound of dogs in the background.
for survival. Right? What rules will harm us if we break them are not so harmful if we break them. What are behaviors we can do to get accolades and monetary rewards in our culture and society?
Well, yeah, we can see that clearly happening with Chantal here. And it reminds me of that part about people watching her either because they were envious of her because she's just eating on a live stream and getting all these views, all of these income from YouTube. And while some of us here, smaller YouTube channels, we do what we can to survive, delivering quality content, having collaborations once in a while. And most of us have ended up doing reaction videos because it's the kind of people that makes people tune into you because yeah, you may have something interesting to say about this topic, like you may have some thoughts and prayers for Chantal while she's still alive. And it's quite it's quite disheartening sometimes that there are people who got crap for being a little too harsh allegedly on Chantal. I might be harsh one day on Chantal because I think she deserved that, but other people, they're harsh from the get go. And it's like results may vary, right? Like you treat someone nice, they may not be nice back to you, or you treat someone harsh in a way that you think they deserve it. And yeah, sometimes it becomes justified if they harsh to you back. Now, now that it becomes community that I'm almost lost in my thought that now that we are getting an idea about how people behave in social settings online, you end up discovering personalities like Chantal, and sometimes you relate to them because maybe you were in her position once, and then you realize you can do better, and you were hoping that, well, at least some of us are hoping that she would eventually see the light as well and improve her own life, like how she often says it in her live streams.
It's deeply embedded in our little caveman brains from the earliest forms of human society to be able to keep tabs on one another, to be able to understand the behaviors and the consequences, positive and negative, within our particular social setting. And this extends to YouTube as well. So we feel compelled to participate in the commentary of behavior, especially for better or worse, when it's bad behavior. Imagine if we had to learn everything firsthand. You would probably only learn not to run into busy traffic once, right? I personally started watching Chantal during one of her weight loss forays. Um, we had similar starting points and similar goals and similar methodologies. I was dipping my toe into veganism at the time, as was Chantal. And when she veered away from that type of content, I did think at first that I would stop watching. But instead, I found myself even more invested in some ways. So, in a large part, likely because my gossip brain was tuned into, why she might have failed. for selfish reasons that maybe I could learn more about myself and how I could avoid failures. Other people, maybe haters, maybe more judgmental people, might watch because they feel compelled to uphold certain social standards and norms.
Yeah, some of her commentaries are sometimes they come from a place that, yeah, you have to hold this person accountable, that this person must know what is right and wrong, like, and other people like, mm, I think what she's doing is wrong. Somebody needs her, that she get to need her stuff together, and then of course some of those reaction channels evolve, and then they reach a point like they were screaming at the screen, hoping that Chantal would hear that scream, um, thrown across the screen for her to learn something, except that it doesn't work. At least that's how I see it.
And sure, some people watch because the train wreck factor, and they want to be mean and they want to belittle other people to feel better about themselves. And I see those comments, and I'm not dismissing that exists. However, as far as the commentary channels go, or the reaction channels, I don't see that at all. I don't watch every channel, so I'm not um, completely versed in everyone's perspective. But
Okay, thank you very much, Kapampangan in Scotland, for coming over. Same as well with Revit the Arch. Thank you very much. Dakal pong salamat kabalin. I really appreciate you coming over to my commentary live stream. Thank you very much. See, that's how you treat your guests on live stream.
from the vast majority, there's a sense of stop it. You're running off a cliff. Please stop.
Mm-mm.
And people have different reasons for that.
Sometimes the commentary goes, "Stop! You're killing yourself. You're getting your oh God." I thank you very much, Kapampangan in Scotland. Thank you. As I was saying, there are some people who would be going, "Stop drinking Twisty Misty. Your blood sugar is high. Stop with these 6,000 calorie mukbangs." Mm. Everyone's telling her to stop, but if you've been watching Chantal Marie often enough, then the more you tell her to stop, the more she will do it. So, yeah, that reminds me how she drank two Twisted Misties in one episode. Oh, God. Ay, mega mega love shoutout, Madam Teen. Thank you very much.
Some people just can't watch this behavior and stay silent. Some people have gone through it. And I think the sentiment for a majority of reaction channels is please stop. A catcher in the rye scenario, if you will. Whether it's earned or not, we're all in the rye watching Chantal hurtle herself towards the cliff. And we're trying to say, please stop. Don't do that. And some of us are saying, you effing ho, please stop. And some of us are saying, please, my dear, my darling, stop. And we're all just screaming into the wind, essentially. But I think there's a sense of catharsis that if other people struggling through similar situations can see us screaming at her to stop, maybe they won't follow in her footsteps.
Yeah, those people that she replied to, those people that were already seen as too harsh on her, well, what did Chantal do? She started calling their names, and I feel bad for Charlie Gold because Chantal called her Charlie Cole, and then Chantal's roommate Pete's called uh, her Charlie not so valuable. It's like a diss on her. I'm not sure if that's her actual last name or Charlie Gold is her actual name, and she using it here while doing commentary. Uh, yeah, I saw the videos from Truth Is. There's this YouTube channel named Truth Is. Maybe you'd like to see his or her videos as well, so that you would see some of the archived stuff about Chantal, about how people have been telling her for years to really get her stuff together.
Maybe I won't follow in her footsteps. And watching reaction channels who have been more successful than both Chantal and I
Mm-mm.
at changing their life around as far as obesity goes has been really inspiring to me. Um, and inspiring isn't even the greatest word. It's been eye-opening in a lot of senses. Like I'm able to say I used to do that and I haven't done that anymore. Why? And I learned, oh, I stopped saying this thing to myself over and over again.
Yep.
I stopped saying that and my behavior changed. So now I understand more about how the power of our thoughts and how we talk to ourselves and how we can shift our perspective about our relationship with food and eating can make big impacts, as time progresses.
Which is why I ended up. I know I may have hesitations to create commentary or reaction videos to Foodie Beauty because um, I have some of the problems that she has. She's taking Ozempic. It's an injectable. I'm taking insulin. So yeah, we have both issues with a high blood sugar and oh god, the trending topic for today is a former president dying from renal failure and diabetes mellitus. I know that would not be enough to make Chantal Marie stop. Oh, thank you, Kapampangan in Scotland. But um, she overeats because she feels like it. She doesn't like being told that she had to be careful about stuff. That's the part of Chantal that is relatable to me, the health. I wanted to be healthier. Um, and as negative as it may sound, I don't want to end up like Chantal. She is at the moment, the last time that she put on weight, she was 344 pounds. And she has a swollen gut. It might, she might have a swollen liver. She might have a lot of things in her body that are swollen. And add in the fact that she's into illegal drugs. No, it's not going to be any better.
Because social norms and learning observationally from others' mistakes and successes had been in our evolutionary history such an important factor for survival, we're left with this urge, this instinct to kind of pick apart behavior and learn from it. And I think in large part that's what most of us are doing who watch Chantal, who aren't super fans. We have these emotions and these anxieties when we see harmful behavior. And we want to uphold the social norms that protect against someone harming themselves or others. But where do we as a society draw the line between giving someone a pass for perceived behavior that we could chalk up to mental health issues or social, emotional, environmental causes versus checking this plain, blatant, antisocial, harmful behavior? Where's the line? I don't have the answer. And
By the way, Kapampangan in Scotland, after reacting did this video, we would be watching a video from Chantal, so you would get an idea how she looked like and how she behaves.
that's why I personally find myself conflicted of whether I want to comment, whether I want to react. but ultimately because I have been personally affected and helped in a positive way by other people's commentary and reaction, I want to throw my hat in the ring as well. um, I think it's something that can be beneficial to others. I think initially people hope their comments and their rantings and ravings can be beneficial to Chantal in some way to get through to her,
Mm-hmm.
but she's not in that place, and I don't know if she ever will be. But I have been, and I'm changed because of it. And maybe by documenting my personal journey with occasional commentary on behaviors like Chantal's, um, I can help someone else learn more about their own behavior and ways that they can shift that. So why are there so many reactions to Chantal? The complicated truth is there isn't just one group of people who are watching, obviously. And this video was discussing mostly people from groups I feel like I belong to, people who've been through a lot of things that Chantal struggled with. Um, but there's a variety of viewers with a variety of motivations, and each individual isn't likely to be driven by just one motivation alone. I might feel judgy, and I can't relate to drug use like that, hard drug use.
It's okay. I can't relate to that part too, but I still watch it.
Putting myself in danger, or at least leading the audience on to believe I'm putting myself in danger, whichever truth is true, we don't know. But I can relate to the food addiction stuff. I can relate to being emotionally immature at times. That's something I feel like I have succeeded at overcoming the emotional immaturity.
Thank you very much, Kapo Brico. Thank you very much.
It's something I've really worked hard on in the past 5, maybe 10 years. I used to really get down on myself for, like, after the fact. Being able to observe my behavior and say, oh, that was really emotionally stupid. I mean, it was not how other people around my age tend to behave. And sometimes it's fine. Sometimes I'm just being a more fun party guest. And sometimes I'm being overly sensitive, overly immature about something that wasn't that big of a deal that my friend said to me when she was drunk or something like that. But I think that's just the key that Chantal lacks, is to be able to dive into that,
Yes.
to be able to self-reflect. And I think that's because there's a lot of fear around seeing herself for who she is. And once you overcome that, you get to evaluate, and you get to do my favorite thing in the world as a Gemini: change. So change is what I wish upon Chantal. Insight is what I wish upon Chantal. Good intentions. So whether you were hoping for inspiration by watching her or just came to view her channel out of sheer curiosity of the drama, she admittedly is a unique personality that has captured all of our attention. If only she'd use her powers for good.
If only.
Anyways, those are my thoughts on that matter. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you liked what I said or disliked what I said. Hit the dislike button, and then go ahead and immediately change it to like. I don't know what that does, but I think it would be fun to just see if it blows up the algorithm if everyone does that. Chaos. It's fun. Anyways, I will be starting more content in the coming days of my own that you can make fun of me for. So look forward to that. Mahalo for watching, and aloha.
Okay, so now we would be moving forward to one of those clips that I've mentioned a while ago that we will be reacting. Thank you very much. I'll be sending the replay link to her, to Mikhail or Mika, so that she can finally react for herself. Okay, here we go. This is the live stream. God, I'm sorry about this. It's supposed to be live streamed. Um, Great. We already have this live streamed. Yeah, I know. Trying to live stream this, and I apologize for the blank screen. I must have been in a hurry in trying to edit this thing out. Thankfully, it would be we can have it refreshed later on for the sake of getting this live stream reaction right. And I don't like it whenever the laptop is disagreeing with the things that I do. Just let me add that extra R. It takes me a minute. There you go. Now we can refresh this. Hopefully it got off real well. Still not. God damn it, man. I don't like it whenever some things don't go our way. I might just see with you using this up. Need to correct this. There you go. Foodie Beauty. Time to present. Thank you very much to people that stayed on to tune into our reactions. We're already going part 2 of our reaction video. This is after
And I feel like I've
this is after the YouTube payout that Foodie Beauty received. I apologize for the auto tune again. I really have no control over that. And this is where okay. Are you okay to show it? Host no CPR. If you know how to add tweaks to a video for the sake of creating reaction videos, then you would be fine. And because fair use involves showing a clip, I'm just explaining to Kapampangan in Scotland. If you're doing it out of fair use, if you're doing it for commentary purposes, then and if it is transformative, I think that's the keyword, transformative. If you can transform it into something that would make other people watch you instead of watching Foodie Beauty, then that'd be fine. She has tried to CPR other channels into submission as well. She failed because here's the thing about YouTube. You are on YouTube, expect people to comment about certain things about you. It may be good, it may be bad, and the bottom line is you would be subjected to certain criticism. It may be constructive, it may be trolling, but it's still criticism that is posted here on YouTube for the sake of discussion. And maybe that explains best why there's so many reaction channels on YouTube now. I mean, other channels have been making reaction videos about Boy Tapang or some other topics that may or may not be trending in North America. And here Foodie Beauty is from Canada, and still people like me end up being interested in her because what if I can relate to her? What if I can offer some good explanations to the things that she does online, you know. And just a background on this is also after she berated one of the moderators for their speaking to her in a way that she does not like. Not speaking against her, just speaking in a way that she doesn't like.
I've been rescued. I've been set free. Okay, I'm not gonna wash my hair, but hi, Gina. I'm just waiting for everyone to come in, and then I'm gonna get. I'll be right back. Actually, I have to. I know. This is how I look right now. I gotta get changed. I have to hurry. I'm like. I'm so sorry. I've been so busy. Such a life. I don't like that. Make you guys wonder. Be like, chill.
Of course, we can go back. Wrong click, wrong click. I have to.
And I feel like I've been
I clicked the wrong button anyway. So
rescued. I've been set free. Okay, I'm not gonna wash my hair, but hi, Gina.
she's reading the comments on her live stream, and also a common source of criticism is her forehead because she has a lot of health issues that it ended up including hair loss.
I'm just waiting for everyone to come in, and then I'm gonna get. I'll be right back. Actually, I have to.
Don't pick.
I know. This is how I look right now. I gotta get changed. I have to hurry. I'm like. I'm so sorry. I've been so busy. Such a life. I don't like that. Make you guys wonder. Be like, chill. She actually has a life without us. The fuck. Hi guys. Danielle.
Danielle.
Horrible. I'll be right back. I didn't wash my hair. I'll be right back. What else is new? I'm not gonna wash it every single day because guess what?
You don't wash it every single day. God damn it. What else don't you wash?
Crying out loud. I need all the help I can get.
Yet you are mean to your own moderators.
Be right back.
This is how she would normally live stream.
By the way. Should I wear this? I weighed myself. 336.
336 pounds.
But still. Come here back.
5 feet 1 inch in height, 338 pounds in weight. So that's an obvious sign of how high her BMI is. And she has changed her channel name from Foodie Beauty to Chantal Marie to The Chantal Show to Big Beautiful Me. It just depends on. And by the way I spelled high, that's how she spelled hi on her own channel.
I'm just gonna change it into some jeans. But you guys don't need to see that. Do you?
We don't need to see
No, you
that.
don't. Because the friggin' Beezer's already got a show.
This is how she would normally call her audience, Beezers, which is her term for misbehaving. Also, she has gotten in trouble in YouTube before for accidentally showing her boobs and accidentally showing showing that thing between her legs because she forgot to wear panty. She sound annoying, so I won't be bothered to listen or watch her. Yeah, that's actually the point. And Chantal hates that the reaction channels are getting more views compared to her, especially when she would go off tangent or she would go into long rants. And
Ninya, hey, the beezers. So I got some fan mail.
mm,
Actually,
fan
you
mail.
guys are gonna die when you see this.
Mm.
My underwear look huge. Must be a
Unboxing.
small ass I have. Like a dream come alive, incredible.
You keep singing that.
You are beautiful. You are. And I want you
So
to
people
know,
love to hate her,
baby.
so she gets more viewers. Basically,
You know what?
yes.
I'm gonna put a dress.
It's similar to how some people would be making reaction videos to Boy Tapang, whether or not they like him or whether, yeah, it gets them some views. At least they get noticed on YouTube. Yeah, that's how it normally works. Boy Tapang had been compared to another mukbanger. I'm not sure if I would be making a video that would be comparing Boy Tapang with Foodie Beauty because Boy Tapang is not much into fast food last time I checked. I may be wrong. I need to check it out again. Also, I need to put these things here, the title and the date where she live streamed because she has a tendency to put the same old titles. Like it's either hi, it's either beezing, it's either beezing, it's either hi. You get the point.
I'm sorry that I'm super hyper. I woke up late. And now I have no time to do anything. So be right there. I can only go live for a few minutes.
When you say a few minutes, that's less than an hour. Also, by the way, on the other live stream, she mentioned that her definition of a bath is washing her boobs, her
And I
armpits,
want you to know,
and between
baby.
that thing between her legs. So, ligong uwak.
I, I love you. Right. Same dress I always wear.
Same dress that you wear, you did not even wash that.
Stop hitting my window.
This is her gaming chair, capable of handling 400 pounds,
Oh,
and the camera is shaking.
I need cream on my legs.
Can you please stop calling it cream? Just call it a lotion.
I'm sorry, it's chaos right now. Sorry, Gene does sharp farts. Hi, guys. I friggin' missed you. I did get my vaccination.
Okay.
I'm not going on a date. I'm going to a graduation party.
Every time you wear that dress, people speculate you're going on a date.
So I gotta go. Take you guys with me. We're gonna go to Starbucks. Get a card. Give me a minute.
I don't remember watching any live streamer get dressed and get
I don't even
lotion.
have time to put nails on right now.
Oh god. You still have your fake nails.
Or should I wear this dress? No. Stinks. Should I wear these today?
Oh.
I know I look pregnant when I sit.
You don't look pregnant. You look like you have a swollen
Reverence.
liver.
That's what I'm looking for.
Looks like she spent the night elsewhere.
All right. See, would have been nice to be able to do these, but I'm really busy. Oh, Max, fix it.
Oh. Wait. Oh, good thing. Oh, I thought I clicked the wrong button again. She likes showing her edibles because apparently cannabis edibles in Canada are legal. She likes showing them on camera so that whenever she's high, she would just say that she had edibles.
All right. Who sent me this? Someone sent me this. Care package.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh no, what is it?
Lint roller.
Right. How do I use this?
You own cats and you don't know.
Wait
how
a
to use a
minute.
lint
Gotta
roller.
find the $2.50 for a lint roller. Jeez. See what I'm worth. Oh, it smells nice. All right, and makeup wipes. I'll use them tonight.
Yeah, you have to use them because it's not hygienic to use. It's not hygienic to use your own saliva. To use your own spit to remove your eyeshadow.
Nice box. Thank you. It's a Pride box. Who sent me that? Nice care package.
You receive
Thank
packages
you for
without
caring about me.
knowing.
Actually, you probably did it for yourself because it drives you nuts seeing me not take my makeup off.
Mm.
You are beautiful, like a dream come alive, incredible.
Maligo ka.
Hold on, I'll show you my vaccination card in just a minute.
Okay.
So I got the Pfizer. I went to my hometown actually yesterday to get that done. So I feel okay. It's just really sore. Like they did it right. Fuck. Right here.
Okay.
I don't know. Hurt. All right. What time is it? Oh, fuck, I gotta go.
You don't even know what day is it.
Like a dream come alive, incredible.
Oh god, she's got the broken record. So you did not take a bath and you're using hairspray and you're wondering why your hair is crusty.
Hi, food joiners, lazy days. What's going on? So right now for phase 2 of the vaccine, I tried booking earlier. Not everyone is eligible yet for that. So they're keeping it for October until the more vaccines become available.
Press X to doubt because you had your vaccination June 23 Canadian time. It's already June 24 here where I am. And the next vaccine is in October. What kind of. I know some theories have been posted on the website Kiwi Farms, but mm, are some countries. Is Canada having that bad of a shortage when it comes to vaccines that you have to wait all the way until October for the second dose of your vaccine?
And then I'll be able to get my second one. But even if I have to wait till October, that's fine for me. I don't really mind.
I'm sorry.
I reuse my tissue sometimes. Sometimes there's a
I hate you. I hate you. You don't reuse your tissues for blowing your nose. Oh,
good corner. And you don't want to waste. You don't want to kill trees for nothing. You know.
yeah, let's pretend that you care about the trees.
Just because you have boogers. All right. Let me think. I gotta do a little bit of makeup. I'm not gonna do.
Which is why it's interesting that Filipinos would be reacting to this because Filipinos are known in other countries for being vain, for being too clean, to a fault sometimes. And then you hear about someone blowing her nose using a reused tissue. What? Oh.
Do much. No. Piece looks like Post Malone. I can see that actually. Who sent me that? Care package. No, I gotta put makeup on. Proper makeup. And just some maybe mascara. You are beautiful, like a dream come alive, incredible.
Okay, I now remember what song that is.
Date night. I'm
No,
kidding.
it's
It's not a date night.
Stop saying you're kidding.
Date with my friend.
Mm,
My girlfriend. Gotta shave my face.
You are shaving your face. You're a woman last time I checked. And you have
Hi guys. I'm gonna put this in my purse.
oh,
All right, you want to see? Why do people actually not believe that I got? I don't know why people think I lie about every single thing.
because you do. You do. You do lie about every single thing. It's like the main purpose of some reaction channels in watching you is just to catch you in a lie, and it's easy for them to do that. Imagine the hair regrow. Yeah, that's the thing. She's losing hair here, and she's growing hair here. She's shaving. Eh, Like if you're listening in the background, you can hear the shaver, and she's allegedly She allegedly supposed to be taking her estrogen supplement. And like, the only people I know that take the estrogen supplement are the trans women who needed the hormone replacement therapy. On her end, she's already a woman and she still needed the estrogen to avoid facial hair. Ah,
Like, yes, I don't have to go to the bank. Gonna give money
pay out,
as a gift.
pay out, pay out. YouTube sweldo day.
Ministry of Health.
Careful not to show too much.
What do you want to see?
The proof that you have been vaccinated. Some Western women do have hairy face for some reason. Oh wow, that's nice to know. Kapampangan in Scotland.
Lot number. Can you see a lot?
Not bright enough
There
from
you
where I
go.
see.
There you go. Are you happy? Hi,
Oh God, her mod Marissa. That mod that keeps blocking people on the chat. The kind of mod that would be blocking paying members. Membership to Chantal's YouTube channel is $4.99, and then um, some of them got blocked, so they used their backup accounts to sign again or to join again. So they pay another $4.99, and then Chantal has these mods that keep blocking. I mean, imagine you have members and then you have moderators that block some of the members because they said something wrong or something that they don't like. It's starting to look like a scam for some of these membership deals. It's really irritating for me to hear because here we are trying to make everyone feel comfortable. Everyone that comes over to our live streams feel comfortable, feel entertained, and then you have channels like Chantal that like to block paying members. So that's $4.99 down the drain. And another $4.99 down the drain just so you can participate in the members only live stream. It's becoming a modus operandi at this point.
I'm going to a grad, yeah. My friend's grad of my best friends. My nose is dry. Yeah,
Don't
my arm. Actually, the only thing he needs a physical copy. Kiss my fucking fat ass, all of you. How about that? Actually, I need to
How,
what was I gonna say?
how gracious are you as a host to your members and subscribers?
You don't want to kiss it? Well,
No.
guess what? Cat queen.
You don't even clean your ass.
So my arm is sore. Like when I get any other needle inoculation. Knock on wood. So far, no side effects. I got the Pfizer. Apparently. It just depends on what they have, like between the Pfizer and the Moderna. But it's always going to be Pfizer, Moderna, where I go.
Mm.
So I'm just going to put makeup, foundation, blush, mascara, kind of eyeliner. Nothing, no eyeshadow. Maybe just lipstick. Wearing my hair up because I didn't wash it.
What are the perks if you're a member? Lol. I mean, what do they get? That's actually what I don't understand either. These people have been her biggest supporters. They become members, and when some of them ask, "What are the perks?" um, Chantal simply says, "You become a very important beezer." And if you're not yet a very important beezer, then you already know. Like, it's very vague. Her explanation is very vague on what perks actually are included in the membership. Like, sure, there are emojis, there's a badge that comes with being a member, but the the badge that they earn whenever they get become a membership is like Chantal's face. Yeah, with the face that makes her look like a rat, and the emojis. Chantal is not even the one who created those emojis. Her own members created the emojis. Imagine you're a member, you paid $4.99, and you created your emoji. Like, mm, it's just like paying someone and doing the work anyway that you're expected the person that you paid for to do.
One of my best friend's daughters. Watch, it makes me feel fucking old. Alright. Alright. Oh, my skin is not great today. But you don't sleep well. You don't eat well.
You don't wash your face. Stop acting surprised that your skin is not great today. Oh, paying her to annoy you, is that it? Yeah. Well, because some trolls ended up becoming her members. Yeah, that's what ended up happening. You have members who pay you to annoy you. uh,
You stress out. That's me. That's me. Therefore, I cannot expect good skin. Is Keijo gone? Haven't seen him. Not that I know of. Shannon, you're getting ready. But you know what? The thing is, if you are a mod for me, I'm not talking about Joe only.
okay, here we go. She's talking about the mods. Moderator.
If you like especially those who are like more closer, or at least I thought.
Mm-hmm.
You have a problem? How about you just like instead of like publicly making it an ordeal, how about you message me privately? There's a thought.
Well, you said before that you don't read your emails, you don't read some of these messages, and some of these moderators may be telling you what you need to know and you're ignoring them. So, what else are they left to do? I'm sorry about that cursor. What else are they left to do? They call you out on the chat box.
And if you are so disgusted in my behavior, I don't need to be shamed by my mods, is what I'm saying.
That's not shaming. They simply, well, Annie P is the name of the moderator. On the previous live stream, she saw Chantal do something so disgusting. It's like, I'm disgusted. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Like, that's what she said. And Chantal is accusing that moderator of shaming her.
I don't want to have mods. You're welcome to watch my channel and participate. But for a moderator to be on my channel, there's a couple that just shame. And yeah, Joe kind of is one, but he's always like that. Then I don't know what to say. I don't want.
Joe is the one that would call you out whenever you go out in public without a mask. You order food at the drive-thru without a mask. You meet other people at the parking lot without a mask. You have a date with your Egyptian boyfriend without a mask. Well, he's not wearing a mask either on on that other live stream that you showed. And now you accuse your moderators of, well, you accuse some of your moderators of shaming you. It's more of concern. They may sound angry, but yeah, at least there's a hint of concern there.
People moderating for me that don't, you know? I don't know.
As a former moderator myself, I know that I tend to be too much to that other person I used to moderate for, but it's all done in good faith. Either you can take it or you don't.
Like if I'm not the type of person you thought I was or whatever, then just don't watch my channel or be
Are you sure about that?
part of it. I understand. But you don't have to shame me just because you don't agree with if you don't like edibles. That's not my problem. I like
She did not say it's about the edibles.
edibles. Not everybody is going to be anti-cannabis. It's not the fucking 50s.
I need to breathe because that sounded like a strawman argument, and as much I hate the term strawman argument, it it's like bringing an argument that has nothing to do with what the moderator has been screenshotted saying.
Okay. I love watching you. Sending love from Texas. Thank you, Ale.
So many simps.
I appreciate it, Ale.
How many times do you have to blush your cheeks?
Not my problem. I don't do anything when I'm on edibles. I just laugh and fucking eats. Yeah, I weighed myself just for the shits and giggles. But I didn't really eat much yesterday.
You keep saying that you did not eat much yesterday. If you are referring to the Nashville chicken and to the mac and cheese and to what else you may be eating off camera, yeah. Either that or you don't remember what else you ate before.
I go through phases like I told you. So guarantee if you see me pigging out one day, there's gonna be some spots there.
You already had the setting spray. I'm sorry if I feel a little petty about this since I may not always be applying makeup on my face. I should do that one in one of these videos. But the main purpose of having setting spray applied there already is you don't have to apply more makeup. Like how many layers do you have to apply on your face and how many layers of setting spray do you have to go before you stop?
Where I'm just like not eating at all. Which is maybe not good, but fast feast. Kind of like that.
You yourself said it so, that it may not be good, but you're still doing it.
No, I'm not saying criticism is shaming, but saying
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Every time someone has a legitimate criticism against you, you would say, "Stop shaming me."
things like what are you doing? You're always high, blah blah blah, like stuff.
Andy P is not the one who said that. Some other moderator or some other member who is so disappointed with the kind of a membership package he or she may have ended it. Yeah, people are complaining that you're constantly high on your live streams. I mean, stop wondering why some of your live streams are demonetized because YouTube does not promote drug use on live streams. And If they're not taking down any of your videos, the least that they can do is to demonetize it.
Like that, or I can't take this. I can't be here for this, watching you do this to yourself and stuff like that. Like that's just like that's shaming.
Remember how I mentioned a while ago that I would be using the nanny analogy here, wherein uh, we are watching this, not just me, a lot of reaction channels are watching it and they're telling her that she's constantly high, she's doing a lot of things that are wrong. And what kind of behavior she exhibits in response to that criticism? Basically, childish behavior. And her mods, maybe the mods are the closest thing that she has at the moment to nannies. And then everyone else is just a spectator, handling their own reaction channels.
Belittling. And I can understand the audience, public audience, yeah. But if you're supposed to be a friend, a moderator, and you have a problem, then fucking take it up with me. You know? I don't know. Or don't. You know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is.
You don't read emails. You don't read messages. What else is left for them? What other place is left for them to voice out their concerns as your nannies?
There's I guess. I'm not gonna bother talking about it because
You already did.
it's just it is what it is. It does apply to Joe. How many times do I tell him off?
Until he gets it, or until you get it that he has. Joe may occasionally be creepy. He may be occasionally be annoying, but he comes from a place of concern. At least give him that credit.
you know. Right, Joe? I tell you off all the time. I'm kidding, Joe. Well, not really, actually. I do.
See?
Hi, Kristen. Shrinking ducks. Yeah, a lot of people followed me because I overshare. But
I apologize.
that's fine. I just have to make sure that it's involving other people. Not just another Vegas doll that I have to be careful. And even in my life, protect myself a bit, but me, I don't know why people are like me. I'm open because every experience we have is like a human experience, right? So I just don't understand why it's such a big deal. Lime bounty hand cream.
It is a human experience. It just so happened that not every human experience is the same as yours. Also, if we blow our nose, we will not do it in a live stream.
My skin is starting to get mature. I need to moisturize it. My décolletage.
That's not your décolletage.
I'm not being mean, and this isn't just only for Annie. It's.
You are being mean.
I'm sorry, but it's true. It's true. Like why would I want to moderate? Why would I want moderators who think that of me, or just want don't approve of what I'm doing, or I mean, it's just I don't know. I'm not hurting anybody. I don't.
You are not hurting anybody, but you are hurting yourself. And also, you are hurting the feelings of some of the mods that still have any concern left for you. At least you should be thankful that people still care for you, despite the crappy treatment you give them.
I don't get it. Like coming in and saying you're high again. That's like saying to somebody who smokes a joint every day. Like yeah, like it's I'm gonna get hot like whenever I want to. It's my fucking life. If I want to do edibles. If I want to smoke, I'm gonna do it.
I've heard some cigarette smokers use that logic. Oh, God, it's painful.
I don't know what the deal with that is. Sometimes I put it in my hair. It helps with frizzy. Okay. Thanks. All right. Now, what we need is lipstick.
You just smudged off some
I
lip.
feel like I need something bright.
Great. You have thick foundation. You have layers of makeup. You even have layers of setting spray in your face. Now you're worried about having a bright colored lipstick.
Nah. What is this?
What?
The fuck is this?
That's your item.
Breakthrough. No.
You should at least be aware of the shades of the lipstick that you own at this point.
All right.
Or you too high again to even care? You are too high to even care about your appearance, I suppose. Hmm.
Starbies. What should I get? I mean, I don't know. Well, if it comes to me, smoking weed or eating edibles, I don't want to hear it. It's my life. It's illegal here. I can do whatever I want.
It's illegal here? Is that a Freudian slip, Chantal? It's illegal here? What else? Which among the substances you've been taking have been illegal?
And I don't need when you know I'm gonna do edibles for people to come in here and be like, ooh, you're high again. I can't watch this. You're high. Blah blah blah. Like why go into a stream where you disapprove of something and just to complain?
Some people are hoping that you would at least listen or be reminded constantly on the daily that people are annoyed that you're doing this to yourself. Maybe there's something altruistic about them that makes them think, yeah, maybe if I keep watching her, if I keep reminding her not to be the self destructive bitch, then maybe she would remember at least moderating the edibles.
I know. Like, sorry.
You're not sorry.
People against edibles.
You are not sorry.
My true colors, Carla, shine through every single time that I talk about something expressing my feelings. So people are allowed to criticize me all they want, but I'm not allowed to share my opinion on my channel, right? That's how it is.
You just said a while ago that criticism is shaming, or at least implied to, because your actions often betray your words.
It is. That's how it is. It doesn't matter if I'm high out of my tree on edibles. Who cares? And I am a silly naturally person too. So it's not just edibles. You know.
You're not.
We do hamburger IBs sometimes. Well, every night lately, but. Worry about what? I did rewatch my lives. Some of them. I'm not gonna sit there and watch 3 hours worth. What's wrong with it?
You don't realize your live
What?
streaming high? What?
What do I do? That's so concerning? What behavior was she disgusted by? And that's a strong word. To go from being super caring and then like instead of publicly, especially if you know that so many fucking reaction channels. You know what? I'm gonna be fixing my mods. Like especially reaction channels are watching. So you're causing drama. Like instead of just messaging me. You know what I mean? Watch.
Again, you have mentioned in the past, and it shows in the behavior that you don't read messages, you don't read your emails. Your moms have been calling you out, perhaps, in these emails or in these private messages, and you're not doing anything about it. What else is left for them to do? Go to the chat box and call you out, say that it is disgusting behavior. At least Annie P said, it's disgusting, not you're disgusting. She even had to leave the disclaimer that I love you, but I just can't. It's like watching a parent, watching her. Do you see what's going on here? Annie P loves you so much, but she cannot stand watching you self-destruct. And you care more about your feelings than her feelings. So yeah, this this rage out is expected.
Should I log off because do you want me to block you, Carla? Is that it? Like you need to go? I'm allowed to be here and express my feelings.
Yeah, she's raging out on another mod, Carla. And soon she'll be raging out at everyone that tried to criticize or at least point out the flaws in her behavior out of concern. Now whether it's out of concern or it's for the lulz, she'd still be mad.
It's like I don't mind blocking you. Really, I don't.
So your spit is now
if you're just here to argue everything I do, I don't know why you're here anyways. Like I created this to be less stressful.
You created the members only chat so that you would be less stressed about it. Here's the thing. Some became members because they want to gain access to talk to you, to tell you what you need to know, that you're making everyone, including your most ardent supporters, worry about you. They worry about you, and you interpret their concern for you as a shaming. You should be thankful that after you block them, they're still willing to be your members. And they end up having two membership accounts with you, or two accounts that signed up as members for your channel. One is blocked, the other one is walking on eggshells. One account is blocked, the other account is walking on eggshells. They're so scared to offend you in the same way that you scared off Annie P. That maybe you saw her beg you for forgiveness. Here's the thing, doing you're the one in the wrong. You're the one doing her a bad service. You're the one being a bitch towards her, and she's the one apologizing to you. What kind of behavior is this? Are you looking for affirmative messages? Because keep on looking.
And actually, I'm not stoned out of my tree. I can still function just fine on weed. People who have a problem with it don't do it. But that's what I'm saying. Just because you don't do it or don't agree with it, it's not disgusting. My behavior is not disgusting. You don't need to come in here and shame me as somebody who's supposed to be my friend. Is what I'm saying. That's my point. That's my point.
True friends tell the truth to each other's faces, whether it's harsh or not, especially if it's coming from a place of concern. You don't see that place of concern. All you see is that I am offended. Like, you are more preoccupied with how you feel than how these other people feel. Like, seriously, people.
People are no longer supporting you or no longer serving you in your life. That's fine. It happens, but goodbye. Goodbye. Like, I don't know what to say. I'm sick of it.
Are you serious about that? And you're wondering why your viewership is dropping? When was the last time that you broke the 10,000 viewers mark? And maybe you have seen that screenshot where you were live streaming and Shani, for Christ, was live streaming at the same time and she has more views than you. That alone should be a sign for you.
I don't do anything wrong. Like all I do, I'm not frustrated with my own actions. I'm very happy right now. I'm actually going through might seem like a lot of stuff, but
You need to have those edibles so that you can convince yourself that you're happy. Your own audience is not convinced that you're happy, no matter how loud your laughter goes right after chewing those edibles. And now
I act horny when I'm high. Really? I try to. Alexia. Hi. Welcome to Very Important Bees. Pretty set. Oh my god, look at my arm. Oh no. That's gotta go. Will they do the surgery now on my arms or have to wait?
no.
April. Stress you out. And probably PM because I never check your messages.
See?
I don't find I do anything. I don't know. Like anyways.
So you ran out of argument, now you just wanted to shift to a different topic altogether. This is why a lot of your live streams are inconsistent. You run out of things to argue about. You run out of alibis, like you just go to anyway.
I know that my viewers, like I said, are gonna be like blah 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 blah. But some people you just don't expect it from, and it's like, well, just talk to me. Anyways, should I put sparkles? My skin is not gonna look any better today. It is what it is. It's not an inability, loneliest boy, for big fat information. It's I get hundreds and hundreds of messages. Okay. Thank you.
Wow. You talk that way to loneliest boy in the world. You may not have realized that maybe he is parodying you so that you would pay attention to him. Maybe he likes you a little bit. Maybe. I can say the same for It's Mia Time though. I like It's Mia Time. Her parodies are all on point.
Crabby today. Fuck.
Mm.
Always drama. Why can't people just be drama free?
You attract the drama. You're almost the purveyor of drama on YouTube.
Every day. Try it. Your life will be so much easier. I can guarantee you.
I can guarantee you our lives are so much easier. If only you had not decided to watch your videos and react to them later on. Because I'd be honest here, I'm doing this for the views. And maybe because there's a part of me that can relate to what you're experiencing right now. But drama, we're not always the kind of people that would be seeking drama. I think it really helps a lot that I used another video to get these things analyzed on why there's so many reaction videos that are dedicated to content that you churn out on a daily basis because sometimes you're asking for it, you know.
If I dress in the dryer, it was in the dryer, but it's still kind of wet a little bit. I don't have time. I have to go. Doing my mascara, and I'm getting the fuck out of here. So, what are you guys doing today?
None of your business, maybe. Also, you would like the chat to be talking about you, not their own lives, right?
I don't mean to sound crabby. That's the thing that gets on my nerves, and then I get mad because all I'm doing is trying to express how I'm feeling, and people take it
Well, we are also
as I'm in a grumpy, or maybe it's my delivery, I guess.
we are also entitled to express ourselves. The same right to express themselves can be extended to your moderators as well. And here you are, being all, being so offended by it.
Are you kidding? Did you not watch my channel? How long have you been here, loneliest boy? You only been here a little. You don't have the right to say anything because you'll know that for as long as I've been a channel, I used to get up a lot later than 1 p.m. I used to get up at like 6, 7, not on edibles. So I hope people, I hate when people try to like pretend like they know my whole life, you know? We don't.
You share everything online.
Capiche?
People don't need to pretend that they know everything about you. Maybe not everything because you still mute some parts of your live stream whenever Pete is upset. So at least at that point, some of us can confirm we don't know everything about you. But we know most things about you since you overshare practically everything, including your breasts and your pits and that thing between your legs.
I know I sound bitchy.
You do.
What's the obsession? I know people are channel building or whatever the fuck you're doing, but
I'm guilty of that. I'm fine with it.
anyways, whatever. Mm-hmm. I have too much of a life to worry about, you guys. I'm just joking.
No, you're not.
I'm kidding, obviously. Thanks, Dax.
See, you still have some ass kissers left in the chat. This despite the fact that you don't wash your ass.
Oh, I don't know.
Can be frustrating at times.
people don't understand. I know. And usually it's a lack of understanding, which people causes people like conflict, right?
Yeah, lack of understanding causes conflict, and you are the source of the conflict.
Hi, Sarah Jane.
Mm.
I have to get two shots. If I go in October, will it be too late? Or no?
Depends on the supplies in your area. Mega love shout out MBT's channel. Thank you very much for coming over.
Oh yeah, Carl, I don't have SPF. I'm sorry for being a bitch, but fuck, like I have to realize, like I have to like just I don't know. I just
You
need
don't
to go.
know.
People. I've been a lazy asshole from the beginning of my channel. It's nothing new. So don't blame the edibles for my fucking personality. But no. And you know what? Loneliest boy, if I get up at 1. I don't have to be at the office for 9. Haley Johnson, you have such nice skincare for someone who knows nothing about skincare. Why do I know nothing about skincare?
Because you like to remove your makeup with your own spit and you barely use a facial cleanser. I mean, you barely had makeup removed or any residue removed from your face, and you're already applying tons of makeup. Like, how many layers of makeup do you need to feel beautiful? I'm starting to feel bad for loneliest boy in the world if this is what you get for trying to suck up to Chantal. Maybe it start to change the course of your parodies, maybe.
I know about skincare. I just don't apply that knowledge. And knowledge that you don't apply is useless. There you go. And I'm telling.
Oh, wait, what? What?
Do you guys?
You know that your cat needs your care and attention, and you talk to her like that.
I think I should give away Sam. Who wants Sam?
Oh no.
I'm moving. You can't come with me. I don't like your hair.
The more you joke about leaving Sam after you move to a different apartment, the more it becomes believable. And no matter how many times you say that you're just kidding, nobody will think that you are just kidding.
Here he is.
You only show Sam to your audience so that they would stop worrying about her.
Oh yeah. Oh, fuck, he's heavy. Oh, you're awkward. I gotta take him to get groomed. I gotta call the vet.
Well, you have a lint roller.
When do you want to go? What?
Tuffy.
Your cat's name is Sam. Stop calling it
No,
Tabby.
it's just the 2 vaccines, and then that's it. Beauty nonsense. Yeah, just another face. Hi, stranger with candy.
You like talking about the vaccine because it diverts the topic so easily. Not realize that some people are already suspicious on why you would get the vaccine yesterday and get the next vaccine on October. How bad is the scarcity of vaccines in your area?
Peaches, why did Peach call your cat ugly? It was very rude. He's always mean to her. He jokes around. Oh my god, mobile groomers? Oh, Marissa. Thank you, love.
Okay, I knew it. There's an echo going on. Soon I might stop using this. Oh, God. I don't know which. Oops. I don't know which knobs to turn anymore whenever I'm trying to. Um, whenever I'm trying to live stream using reactions. Because these echoes always bother me. I apologize for the echo. This is what happens when you end up buying a sound card with a bad manual or 2 pages for a manual. You end up getting something wrong in the audio.
Oh my god, really, Sarah Jane? Nice. I see a light at the end of the tunnel, I think, you know? I agree, Eggy Toast. We're all crazy here.
You should be in an asylum then, together with the rest of your members, if you're all crazy after all.
But that's a shame. Apparently, I have to remember that because it's like mental illness shaming in a way, like it is. Because being crazy, there's nothing wrong.
I'm sorry about that, Sin Teresa. I wonder how can I fix this. Hello? Hello? Hello. There you go. Wonder what can be done to fix this. Hmm.
Wrong being crazy. Okay, let's go. Hey Shay. I have to go and get some Starbucks. Oh fuck, I gotta go. Shit. No, Sam. Oh, Shannon, I gotta carry that chair. Come on, guys. Okay, we're going in my purse for now. On mute. No, you definitely have to take ownership of your actions, of course. Okay, give me a second, guys.
Looks like this clip is about to end. On the other hand, I don't feel like finishing it since. Okay. This is really hard. Soon I might be switching to the text based feedback or text based commentary. Hmm. There you go. This is why I have some monitors working for me to make sure that everything's working fine. And I think this is also the same issue other streamers are experiencing so far when it comes to feedback. Anyway, thank you very much for coming over. I think that explains some of the feedback that or some of the commentary that I've been getting lately, because there really is an echo. Hmm. Eventually, I'd be switching to edited videos, hopefully, or premieres. Yeah, that'd be a good idea for us to do in trying to comment to the adventures of Chantal Marie. So here, yeah, I'm sorry about that, Sinteresa. Hmm. Anyway, let's see what else can we squeeze out of this.
Yes, I'm
Yes,
gonna
I'm gonna
put
put
you
you
on
on mute.
mute. I'm gonna
I'm
put
gonna
you
put you
mute and
mute
in my
and in my
purse, and
purse,
then
and
we'll
then we'll
go.
go.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's safe for us to end the stream now, since she already put it on mute. Let's just not a good place to pause the video, but still a good place to get that going on. I might check on Twitter later what can possibly be done to avoid the echoing of the audio, because it keeps happening as of late that I would create. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So I was saying a while ago, there would be some reaction videos wherein you will not see my face, you will not hear my voice. It would simply. I already did that before. I think I only got to do it around 9 minutes, and I ended up writing the text to the reaction there. At least we have someone here to. We have some people here to tell us what is going on with some of these streams. So if I would be changing later on to some of the text-based commentary, that would be great, because you already know here on YT and YouTube, some people would rather listen in the background to your comments or feedback, suggestions, whatnot. Okay, so good night to everyone. Thank you very much for staying here with me until the end, reacting to Chantal and making do of what we have. That, or I might be changing um, to a different tool altogether. Maybe not live, or maybe just on a premiere basis. So thank you very much. Good night. Sweet dreams. Bye bye.